Hello everyone. So I found this video just randomly on the internet. It's called Why I Hate Touhou. So I just thought it would be a funny video to react to this thing. It's really weird, really. So let's look at it together, shall we? It's loading. Why do I hate Touhou? Damn that wallpaper. If you hate Touhou that much, why do you have a wallpaper showing pretty much the entire cast? Seems really dumb, really. Not only that, but the background's so dark, and the text you put in, I can't see it at all. I can barely read it. So I think you should take a few classes for presentations if you want to make this. It's barely a video, it's just a PowerPoint slide, really. Oh well, on to the video. It's anime, and I don't like anime. It's not? Then please explain this. Okay, so looks like he said that he doesn't like anime and showed a clip from what looks like a Touhou anime. Okay, fair point. However, a lot of people in the comment section would like to point out that this Touhou anime seems to be a fan creation. It's not official. It's not made by the creator Zune. It's made by fans. So it's not really valid if you say this. But I get you. At first when I find Touhou, I'm pretty much turned away from it because of the anime aesthetic. But then I became a weeb and basically, well, I have like 3 gigabytes of Touhou fan art in my hard drive, so yeah, gone to that rabbit hole. But showing the Touhou anime here is like saying that you don't like StarCraft because it's a cartoon, and then proceed to show Cardboard Animation's StarCraft's cartoon to show your point. And with the StarCraft cartoons, it's at least recognized officially by Blizzard. With this Touhou animation, I'm not really think Zoom knows about this. I think he knows, but don't really recognize it that much. Oh well, on to the next point, I suppose. Another reason why I hate Touhou, because fans, they keep wanking Touhou, and I will show some of them to you. Alright? Yukari's still incredibly intelligent, by the way. She knows better than to randomly spare someone who was just trying to kill her. How the battle would go would depend on how bored Yukari is and what universe this is in. If Sans wanted to go on a rampage and kill Touhou characters for no reason, he wouldn't even be in Gensokyo. Yukari would never let him in. Plus, would he even know that Gensokyo existed? And the guy's just like, salt. Just salt. I mean, I don't know the definition of saltiness on this guy's dictionary, so I'm not really sure about it. But whatever, I suppose we'll continue with his other point, I suppose. The guy proceeds to put salty salt under this one. Proves you don't know anything about Yukari besides her name and how she looks. 1. She can also teleport. 2. She can manipulate boundaries. Any boundary. 3. If a Shrine Maiden / ordinary magician / time and space manipulating maid couldn't kill Yukari, also the Lunarian army, but we don't talk about that. What makes you think a skeleton who canonically can only deal 1 damage can kill her? Like, how's that salt? He gives a good point there. I don't know. It's another point here. It's you again. Who again? Golly, this one's long. I definitely cannot see what's going on in that video. What I see, a potato with blue eyes from a black rock shooter anime, and what I read is, "Hi, I'm Sass. Fuck, die." And then Jacksepticeye stand there and say, "Nasoy dirsanil ayam furko lul." And then a potato with blue eyes said "Gaster Blaster," and I saw a blue snail, and then the snail head is gone and turning into blue something that I don't even know later, and it grow for some reason, but Jacksepticeye got covered in blue thing, but then it wasn't Jacksepticeye, it was Carl with yellow jacket, then turned to fat. What the? I don't know why I just read there. You're pointing out something that's that's unintelligible to prove your point. Like, I bet no one even knows what this guy trying to say here. So, not sure if this will help you to win your case, if the proof you give here is real dumb. Like, doesn't even mention Touhou, it just mentioned Jacksepticeye. Like, why is he here? Why Sakuya wins? Because she can do more than Chara. Chara can only reset and destroy timelines, but Sakuya can create timelines, freezing timelines, fast forwarding timelines, destroying timelines, plus she can space manipulate things faster, order, has more knives, etc. So salty, says the guy. Not sure about that. She got some point, I mean. Sure. Can't you see people, those weeboos, don't know anything about Undertale and keep assuming that Touhou can beat Undertale? I mean, I don't know. They say that canonically Sans can deal 1 HP, and maybe they know something about Undertale. I mean, I don't know about that. Sans actually have 1 HP. So I don't know, maybe we'll move on. Undertale is the best. Well, that's an opinion, but I'll let it slide. The music is amazing, beautiful and epic, unlike Touhou. I mean, I like Undertale music, it's quite nice. Some of them are quite great, in my opinion. However, to say that it's unlike Touhou, I don't think so. Some Touhou soundtracks are quite great, although, in my opinion at least, somewhat repetitious. But considering made by one guy who's don't really music classes, it's pretty good. So, I don't know, it's not, why are you even comparing those two really? Okay, the characters are amazing, like Undyne, Papyrus, Sans, and others, unlike Touhou. Unlike Touhou? There's like 1 billion characters in Touhou. And some of them are quite ridiculous. And I don't know, I don't think comparing them is valid either. Not to mention the story is sad, unlike Touhou. Okay, some guys in the comments saying that some characters have tragic backstories, unlike, for example, Moko, Yuyuko. Yeah, they have some characters have tragic backstories. Of course, the story of the Touhou games itself are not really that sad, but Undertale's story isn't too sad. I mean, Borderlands 2's story's kind of sad as well. So, you know, just a hunch. Like Azrael. Oh, Azrael's kind of sad, but I don't really think it's that important. Oh, by the way, I got over Sans as my husband, but I still love his character. So that's the whole video. So, my opinion, production of the video is ridiculously trash. I mean, at least use PowerPoint if you can't make a video. I think he's used, I don't know, probably used PowerPoint, but really bad at it. But that's not really important to the video. What's important is what he said in the video. So, comments are mostly from butthurt Touhou fans. So some people, one of them said that this could be a troll. However, there's this other comment that asks, "You're joking?" And the creator said no. So I think that this guy's not trolling. He genuinely thinks like this. I mean, it's from 2017. It's at the height of the Touhou versus Undertale flame wars. So it's pretty funny, really. I just found it trying to search for Touhou haters just because. So I think that comparing Touhou to Undertale is like comparing apples to cabbages. They're both food, so that represents that Touhou and Undertale are both video games, but they're both different types of video games. Apples and cabbages are different types of food. So apples are fruit and cabbages are vegetables. Touhou is a shoot 'em up. Undertale is an RPG with a slight twist to it. So comparing those two is not really that smart. Now, I personally like Undertale and Touhou, although just got into Touhou like last month. Undertale I haven't heard about it in years. I haven't played Undertale actually. I played Touhou 12, but I only reached level 2, and I don't really I'm not really into the Touhou games. I'm more about their characters and some of the fan works, but not really obsessed. I mean, I got into it last month when it's like barely relevant. What's kind of relevant is it now? The popularity poll just ended and looks like Youmu's number 1. A surprising winner actually. Grey Moose like number 1 last year, the year before that, and then Marshmallow Girl got number 1. Suck on that, Reimu. You know what? Just for fun, we'll react to some of the comments in this video. Some are quite hilarious, really. Okay. Touhou fans is weeboos. Better than a person who claims skeleton is my husband. Undertale is better because it has a backstory. Does Moko, Junko, Flandre, and Yuko have a happy storyline? Whoa, Flandre has a sad one? You know, I haven't gone to these characters' backstories really that much. I love you, your videos, your content, everything from you and Undertale. Undertale is immortal. Undertale never dies. You think so? Idiot. These guys' humor levels are over the top. Okay, this one. How many times do we have to tell you that the anime is fan-made until you get it? Seriously, stop blindly hating on Touhou and claiming that we are wanking characters if you don't do research yourself. Either do research or play the games before saying that you hate it for goodness sake. Plus, some Touhou characters do have a sad backstory. Do you know what happened to Yuko, Omoko, and Kaguya? As for music, why don't you listen to Touhou music before you judge? Try Lullaby of a Former Hell or Fires of Hokkai. To sum it up, play Touhou or at least do your research before making judgments on it. What's that? You don't want to because it sucks and you hate it? That's all very good, and so you have no right to hate on something you haven't played. Edit autocorrect. Autocorrect really bites you in the ass, really. Alright, what else? AK needs a new punishment. Hell is too lenient for these salty Undertale fans. No, apparently according to these commenters, Toby Fox is actually a fan of Touhou, so I mean, you don't have to like what your creators do it, but a lot of Touhou fans assume that Undertale fans worship their creators and therefore worships whatever the heck their creators do like. So I think that's what they're trying to say here. So alright, I think that's all the comments for now. So that's all I have for today, really. In the end, it's just a silly video that has over 1,000 comments on it. Like, yeesh. So, in the end, I think this guy is the worst person to make a I hate Touhou video, because he or she himself is biased against Undertale. So if you ask me, someone like me should be making a why I hate Touhou video, because I'm not biased against Undertale, and I'm not biased against Touhou's other rival, Kancolle collection, if I'm not mistaken. Freaking Kancolle collection, like why the balls? It's just a game about warships, and it's barely survived half a decade. Why do people so scared that it will become the next Touhou? Honestly. So you should have someone like me to make I hate Touhou, because the stuff I play is a lot of strategy games. I play games, manly games like Open Transport Tycoon Deluxe, Civilization 6, Tropical 4, yeah, not Undertale, what? But I won't make that video because I actually like Touhou. So that's all for me. This is just a silly video I made because I found it a silly video. That's all. Bye.